Hey there, welcome to Compassion Camp Week 4. I hope that you have had an opportunity to listen to our song for the week, to watch the storytelling, and maybe even practice some yoga. We are doing create and play in this video, and actually what we're going to be doing is doing a practice to help us to feel present and to be more mindful of what's going on around us. We're doing this because compassion helps us to be present with each other. And when we're present, we slow down, we pay close attention. And even our senses, our sight, our smell, our touch, our taste, our hearing, help us to know the world around us. So we're actually going to do something a little bit different. And we are going to do a grounding practice that helps us to be present to what is around us. And it involves our 5 senses. So the first one is sight. And what I want you to do is to take a couple of deep breaths, open your eyes, and count 5 things that you can see. Maybe it's the tree, maybe it's the computer. What are 5 things that you can see? And then what are 4 things that you can hear? So listen closely. What do you hear? Maybe right now it's the sound of my voice, or the trees, the wind blowing through the trees. Next, what are 3 things that you can touch? 3 things that you feel. Maybe you feel a bug crawling on you. I feel my necklace, my headband, the ground beneath my feet. So now what are 2 things that you smell? What's 1 thing that you can taste? I just had some mint tea, so I still taste that. This is a way for us to be grounded and be more present with where we are. Sometimes our minds go really, really busy and we're working really, really fast, but this is a great way to actually slow down and be present. So again, it's our 5 senses, and we count down with them. 5 things that we see, 4 things that we hear, 3 things that we can touch, 2 things we smell, 1 thing we taste. And you can do this when you're feeling anxious, when you have a lot going on, when you just need to be present so you can show compassion to your friend, or you can do this when you're out on a walk. And you can go for a little bit and stop and pause and think, what are 5 things I see right now? And then go for a little bit longer. What are 4 things that I hear? What are 3 things that I can feel, that I can touch? And you can keep walking and being more and more and more present with what's around you. So that's your challenge. That's how you can play with compassion, play with being present, play with being mindful. Maybe this is something you can actually do with someone else, with a sibling or a parent, or maybe a good friend. You can go out and do this together, and you might be surprised at the different things that you see or hear or smell or taste or touch. Because everyone is just a little bit different and they notice different things. So that is our create and play. I hope that you enjoyed it. There in the curriculum, there are a couple other options where you can also be present to a story. You can have someone read the story and you be really attentive and pay attention to all the details and then draw it out afterwards and see how well you did with being present. And you can ask some good reflection questions about that. Or if you want, you can go on some virtual excursions, go to different online national parks, or you can ride a roller coaster online and be present in those sorts of things and talk about that with each other. But there's lots of stuff in the resources and you can get those on the website, PlymouthUCC.org/compassion. That is all that I have for you. Thank you very much for joining. Happy Compassion Camp.